So now we go and see it. Downloads. Here this is our form, so we open it by double clicking, and the form opens here. It's in a zip file format. So to open up zip file formats in programs like WinRAR, 7-zip, WinZip, and any other that you can use to open this. So after opening this, now we need to open this IT1 individual residence return form. It's an Excel sheet form, and Excel sheet opens. Yeah, good, it opens well. Then there's a security warning. Macros have been disabled. You have to enable macros. So for us to edit this document or write into it, you have to enable the content. So you just click enable content. For those who are using Word 2010, it's different from the one I'm currently using, but still you have to enable macros or any other MS Word here format that you have or fashion that you have. So now we come on we start filling this form. First is your PIN number, personal identification number, and as you can see, the form has so many other pages that will be opening all through. As you can see, them here down highlighted. So we just start with the first one, and the first one here I have to use my PIN number. I write it. Normally we return taxes using the previous year that just ended. So if this is 2016, we return for 2015. So it's normally from the first day of the year to the last day of the year. That's from January 1 to 31st of December the same year. So type of return, if it's the first time you're doing this, it's original, but if you made an error, you have to go and use amended. But so I believe most of you are doing it for the first time, so use original. And then we come here now, return 2015. And then do you have any other source of income or employment? Maybe no, so you use, and given that we're using the given form, we are not going to fill on that. We just use the PIN form that is provided. So you go to next on that. That is what you're required to just write. So you go to next. Here it gives you the PIN of employer, name of employer, gross pay, and allowances, benefits, and that. So we shall start by writing the employer's PIN, and normally it begins with P. You name the company you're working for, maybe Kenjan, and then your gross pay A. So we go now to the form, and the form has basic salary, and then there's A over here. So now we come to the totals here down A, which is 282,000. So that is what we're going to fill on this part of the form. Just copy 282,000. Then you go to the next, that is allowances and benefits. So you check on our form, does it have that? Our form doesn't have benefits on this column B, and nothing on allowances, no values of quotas. So the total gross pay finally should be 282,000. So let's see our form again. So here we are just going to write 0. You can't just leave it blank. So next, we move to the next side, and then it is net value of housing. Our customer didn't have housing as you saw, for example, or you didn't have the value for housing. You can't see it written on this form. Remember, you're filling as per this form. So if you have housing allowances, you have to fill it, but as per this form, which is very common to most of us, it does not have it. So you go on, and so move to the next. So pension, if in excess of 300,000. So let's see the pension for on our form. Pension, it's not pension for this person is 2,400, and it also appears here retirement contribution. So the person does not have excess of that. So you write 0, and then here you just also fill 0. Then you find that now the total employment income becomes 282,000, which is what we saw in our form, that after every the total gross pay is 282,000. Then we go on filling the form. We don't have any other, so we just go to next. Now we fill on employer pin again. We just there's a drop down menu here, and then you check on that. Sometimes you just repeat on Kengen as our company of employment. Then taxable salary. On our form, this taxable salary. Taxable salary is chargeable pay. It's called chargeable pay also. So it is 279,600. So that's what we're going to fill in there. 279,600. 279,600. And then taxable salary. Taxable salary is normally a sum of relief plus per year. So if your form doesn't have taxable amount, just use the per year plus relief. So but for this person, the figures are provided as 977.60. So that is the amount recorded. And then we go to per year. Per year is also given. Per year is 24,033.60. 24,033.60. 24,033.60. And if the difference of the two gives you 13,944, yeah, so that's true. So on that page you're done. Then you move to tax advance. There is nothing we record there. Payment credits, we have nothing to record as per the form. So you go to tax computation on this last page. You start by giving the pension contribution, which we found here to be the center column, E2, or it's also given here as retirement contribution 2,400. So we just record that, and then you click outside, and then you go to personal relief. Personal relief is given. Personal relief from our form, it is personal relief is here on this K column, and it is 13,944. So 13,944 is what we record on our Excel sheet. 13,944, and you click outside. So let's see what's the tax due. Yeah, very good. That is 0.40. So now when we've done this, we've recorded everything, and so we have to validate. You click on validate, and you give it time to validate. It takes some time. Also a point to note is that not all forms are the same as this, so there are differences normally, but this is a good sample. So our form is validating. Finally it finishes and our sheet is ready for upload. Then you say yes, then it will generate the compressed file, zip file, and then you save it. Make sure that you know where it saves, or you check on this and you remember it will save. That's in my documents, so that's fine. So now you're done with filling the form, and you can now close it down. You can close it. So this form is filled very well. So now let's go to the other part of uploading that which you've just done. So